Hello everyone. This is a video related to SBI clerk and SBI PU notification which has been released recently. And being a SBI junior associate myself, I would like to share some tips to aspirants which they can implement. Um, and I'm not just saying this out of thin air, but because of my 2 to 3 years of experience of preparation, which I believe might be helpful to aspirants. First thing, whenever you are going through concepts of quants, reasoning, English, current affairs, you should be clear in your mind. Okay, you should be clear in your mind that like I'm going to study only the relevant portion. Okay, and by relevant portion I mean that let's say in quants you'll be having DIs. Okay, you'll be having miscellaneous and arithmetic. Okay, so and also you'll be having some algebraic questions, right? So I chose algebraic questions first, and then I moved on to DIs because I was able to score maximum or in these two portions. And later if I had time, I used to attempt arithmetic. So let's say out of 35 marks, if you are able to score 20 marks, then you are good enough. Okay, rest it's an additional, or you can say brownie points. And in reasoning, it always starts with puzzle. Okay, because if you are good at comprehending and making good diagrams so that you efficiently solve the questions, then puzzles will fetch you marks like anything. After that, miscellaneous of reasoning, they are interesting, everyone does that, you have to do that. Okay, and blood relations. Okay, and there are many like good questions like patterns and all, so you should not skip that. So out of 35, if you're able to score 25, 30, sometimes 30 plus. Okay, because reasoning, it was my favorite part. So in maths I used to score 20, around 20, and in reasoning I scored around 30 plus. So it used to counter the marks deficiency which I used to have in quants. And apart from quants and reasoning, in English it was my favorite part. Okay, so out of 30 I used to score around 28, 29, 30, sometimes 30 as well. Okay, so so out of three subjects you must be strong in two. Okay, it depends upon your own on your own aptitude. For me it was English and reasoning. It might be for you quants and reasoning. Okay, so choose the two areas where you can build your strength. Okay, and if you are strong in all three, it's well and good. You don't need to worry about current affairs in mains, because in mains it boils down to current affairs. Okay, so like if you study last 4 to 6 months of financial happenings in India, okay, via newspapers or via magazines, then you are well to do in current affairs. And luckily this time in my SBI clerk exam, I was able to do well in quant and current affairs. I scored around 25, okay, out of 50. So that helped me cross the cutoff. So these are all my now what you can say, the experiences of sitting in bank exams. So to recap, I would like to say that choose two subjects which you want to build your strength on. For me it was reasoning and English. And in mains, because I was not so good in quants, okay, so current affairs helped me to cross the border. But it's not that you have to be zero in quants as well. In mains you should attempt DI questions at least 2 3. Okay, and do some miscellaneous questions smartly. Choosing questions is essential in mains. In prelims you don't have any option, you have to do every question as much as possible, especially in clerk exam, because the cutoff is high. In PO you can be selective, but yes, you have to do well. Okay, so these are all my learnings that I had during my bank exams, and which I would like you all to implement in your preparation phase. And I'm sure you all will come up with flying colors. I'll be here to support you. You can always DM me or you can comment. Okay, I'll be reading and I'll be responding, and I would like to dedicate my rest of my life to aspirants and to society. So this is what my early morning this realization, and that because of which I am making this video for you all. So cheers, love from Sikkim.